The thing is that you won't recognize yourself in 5 years. You'll be a totally different person, and you won't believe that you were the person that you are right now. Your life will change so drastically, for the better, of course, and you will achieve everything that you wanted to achieve. Or almost everything. We can't achieve everything, but almost everything. And you realize that you were right in believing in yourself. And this is what I want to let you know today. We often, set these New Year resolutions or whatever they are, short term goals for a year, for 6 months, not sufficient goals. Not We don't set long term goals. But think about what you can achieve in 5 years if you sit down and put in the work right now. 5 years, give yourself 5 years. So if you're 18 right now, which most of my viewers are, you'll be 23 years old. Imagine where you'd be at when you're 23 years old. You'll be a completely different person with most probably money, success, whatever it is that you want. If you aspire to become a football player, you'll most probably be playing pro at 23. You'll be a pro football player at 23 if you put in the work. Now, you probably should start football earlier if you want to become a football player, but it's just an example now. Whatever it is that you want, you can achieve that. Give yourself 5 years. Now, I believe, if I'm not wrong, the Soviets did they did 5 year plans. I think that it was Stalin that made these 5 year plans, and they would focus on one industry for 5 years, grow it until it's flourishing and it's amazing, and then they move on to the next industry. So they focus on an industry, solely on one industry for 5 years, and they work extremely hard to make it flourish and make it the best it can be. 5 years is enough time to build your dream life. I'm not telling you to retire after 5 years, because I'd be lying to you if I said that. But what I am saying here is that 5 years is enough to get you started with your dream life. 5 years isn't a lot of time. It's a very short amount of time. And you won't realize how fast it will go until it's over. It's amazing what it can do. 5 years can change your life. And all you have to do is put in the work. Right? So whatever it is that you want to do, put in the work. Wake up every single day and put in at least, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day on just working on this one goal of yours. One goal of yours. And I don't want you to think, short term. Don't think about what's going to happen tomorrow, or don't set, small goals. Now, you obviously need smaller goals in this larger goal, but think big. Don't think that you're just going to do this for a year or two. You're going to do this for at least 5, 10 years. And you're probably not going to see any results the first year, 2, maybe even 3 years. I don't want you to think that you're going to see results tomorrow. You're not going to see anything. You're going to be so lonely. You're going to be working your ass off while everybody goes out and parties and they do all these fun things. And you're just going to be sitting at home and working. And you have to accept that. If you don't accept that, then this whole video was a waste of your time. This whole video was a waste of your time. You can't sit here and tell yourself that you're going to multitask your way into becoming very successful. It's nearly impossible. Not a lot of people can do it, if any. So don't think that you can multitask your way to success. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to sacrifice time. You're going to have to sacrifice your free time to putting in the work. So you just have to accept this. And you're going to have to work extremely hard every single day, for hours on end. You're not going to sit here and say, oh, I deserve a break right now. I've worked hard enough. I've worked for 4 hours. I deserve a break now. Okay, 4 hours. And I bet that you can still continue and work for another 2-3 hours. So do it. Work on yourself. Work on your physical health, on your mental health, on your goals. Build your dream self. Now's the time to do it. Not when you're 40. And you have kids and you have a family to take care of, because that 5-year plan is going to turn into a 15-20-year plan. And by then you're 60 or 50. So depending on how long it takes, but you get my point here, right? You need to put in the work. Right now, because right now is the perfect time for you to do it. You have no responsibilities. You have no family to feed. You have no. Right now is the perfect time. You don't have to do anything. Sure, you might have to work and things like that, or maybe study. But besides that, you have nothing. You have a lot of free time. So use that wisely.